What's up, guys and gals? My name's Joy, and I have my cat with me, which you might have seen a little earlier this week in a beta video I did of a kill. He was riding the Velociraptor. So I was gonna start this video or this review with some epic opening, and I was gonna probably do like in the land of Mordor or something. Or my personal favorite would have been, you know, before the fire of ash and all that crap for Dark Souls, because Monster Hunter World is by far one of the most funnest games I think I've played in a very, very long time. Now, keep in mind, I played the original Monster Hunter on PS2, and that was a long time ago as well. But I mostly also just went to a buddy's house and watched him play it, and he got pretty far. He fought that one like icicle creature that was in the cave that was drooling and everything. It was like a giant, worm, like a dune worm thing mixed with like a blob from Final Fantasy. It was really cool. Um, so he got pretty far into it. And with Monster Hunter Worlds, I never got to play really much of the PS2 version, but I'd always got to watch him play it. I was like, damn, this game is awesome. I want to play. And then I played, and I wasn't very good at it on PS2. So Monster Hunter World, though, is my opportunity to, actually dive into it for myself and, go all the way with it and see how I like it. And so far, I love the beta. I do have some complaints with the beta, which I'll get into in this video. But man, guys, I haven't been this excited for a game in a while. And actually, like, playing the beta has already confirmed that I liked it. Now, obviously, when you start the beta, here's the thing that's going to happen in the beta. Everyone went through this that played the beta, but I'm going to tell you something that's going to happen in the beta. At first, you're going to be like, okay, well, this game is kind of slow, it sucks, blah, blah. You're not really going to feel like it's too amazing until you do like the third quest in the beta, right? Like the really high end quest. And that's what Monster Hunter has always been about. It starts off really slow, but like Dark Souls, it starts to pick up later on in terms of difficulty and monsters you have to fight. But keep in mind, Monster Hunter was basically around before Dark Souls. So when I was, playing Monster Hunter on the PS2 with my buddy in high school, there was no Dark Souls. Dark Souls didn't exist. It wasn't around then. And ultimately, I think, that's where Dark Souls and other games in a franchise kind of like Dark Souls have gotten their success from, is because Monster Hunter has always been, that Dark Souls game. It's been, a game that's been very successful for Capcom, and obviously so. It's really fucking fun. And like Dark Souls, it's obviously fun. They're fun games. I really can't say anything other than that. I haven't had a game that I've just been able to play for fun in a very long time. Because most games now, you go down the basic path, you know where everything's going to spawn, you know where everything's going to be at. This game takes it to a whole nother level. Like Dark Souls, it has that never take anything for granted type of moment. So you could be fighting a boss, and if you let your guard down, or if you expect that it's going to be an easy win, that boss might go into another beast layer, and they might duke it out, or they might both turn on you and try to kill your group. So never take a monster in this game for granted. Never let your guard down. Never, think you have an easy win, because you might not have that. And I really like that about this game. I really do. I think Monster Hunter's success is mainly because of that system itself. It's always been about, even on the PS2, it was always about never ever let your guard down, because there might be other monsters nearby that try to fuck you up. And I like that. I think that is a great system, and I think a lot of games nowadays don't have systems like that, and so they become this really boring snooze fest. I mean, you beat them, you're like, okay, well, that was okay, I guess. It was, it was kind of fun, but, it just kind of made me want to throw up in my mouth a little bit because it was that boring. A lot of games in recent memory, Battlefront 2, linear, you know where everyone's going to spawn on the map. I spawn on one end of the beach, they spawn on the other end of the beach. Battlefield 1, I spawn on one end of the map, they spawn on the other end of the map. It's the same shit every fucking time you play those games. Whereas a Monster Hunter, it could change in the middle of battle, which is really cool. Like, everything could change on you in the middle of a fight. And that is great. That is a great system. More games need systems like that because that is what makes the game challenging. And I think a lot of games also are missing that as well. They're missing that challenge functionality that they need, minus the Soul series as of late and Bloodborne. But Monster Hunter, I think, is really gonna be one of those games I play for a very long time, at least until I either get bored. I'll probably get bored of it at some point. Sure, I mean, no game lasts forever, but if the game delivers on my hype, even if I were to play it for 500 hours, I'd probably still play it, even if I was bored, just because I don't know what to expect from it, and that's what makes it fun. I keep saying that, and I know it's hard to understand that, but I like a challenge in my games. I know some people said Cuphead was pretty good for challenging fights and all that, but Cuphead's art design and all that didn't really interest me. It seems like a Betty Boop Popeye type of game, and I've never really been into like all that stuff like very seriously or very hardcore ish. Like I've watched Popeye and those types of animated shows growing up, but I've never wanted to play a game with those types of art designs, for example, just because they don't interest me. But Monster Hunter World, guys, if so, let's talk about the negatives in this beta because there are some. The invite system is complete shit, and they have said on Twitter that it's going to be fixed in the final release, so you don't have to enter that giant barcode thing to get your friends in the game. In the final release, according to them, it will be changed in the full release. Um, some weapons are better than others, at least from the beta. Now, this could change, obviously, with the upgrade system later on, and putting your weapon away faster and doing all that crap. And that's usually how Monster Hunter has always been. Monster Hunter is a very slow, Souls type of game where if you're carrying a heavy blade, you gotta put it away. I know my friends didn't really enjoy their weapons being like, should I say, like every time you leave combat, your weapon just goes away. Like they don't like how you have to be like 5 meters in front of the boss, and then you try to run away, and your guy's sitting there in a delay of like putting his weapon away to run away. It's really kind of annoying. He should be able to put the weapon on very quickly and get ready to move, right? But that's the challenge of Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is, like I said, a game that came out before Dark Souls, so obviously it's not perfect. There's still some old systems for nostalgia and stuff like that for the fans, but some people that I know did not like the fact that when they get in combat, they have to stay within the combat cycle of the boss. So like maybe 10 meters in front of the, so the boss has a circle around them. You have to be within the 10-meter circle of the boss, from the boss as well. So like if I'm looking at his side or his tail, I have to be literally within 10 meters of that encounter for my weapon to be out. And then if I need to run away really quickly, it takes a whole another 5 seconds or more just to put my weapon away to get the hell out of there. So it's a really hard game in that regard, to where if you do engage in a fight, make sure you're ready for that fight. Make sure you're ready to, throw down, and if you need to run, wait for an opening, wait for the boss to make that mistake, and then take the opening. It's not like Dark Souls where it's, again, most bosses now in Dark Souls 3 at least, and then 1 and 2, their patterns, what they're like, how they operate. Monster Hunter's different. No boss is the same, and no boss is always going to do the same move over and over like a Dark Souls boss. They're going to change it up on you. You have to be on your feet and ready to go. And that's what makes it fun, because you're going to get hit. You're not going to, like, take on a boss and not die in this game. You will die in this game. And that's what makes it fun, is because once you finally beat that boss that you died to, you feel so excited. You're like, fuck yeah, you're like cussing at the screen and everything. It's just an epic feeling. Which, Dark Souls gives me all the time, and I like that. That's cool. I'm all for that, because games need to do that more. There used to be a time when games were like that all the time, not just Monster Hunter or the Souls series. There were games that were challenging on their own out the gate. Jack and Dexter, the series that's on PS4 right now. I don't know if you guys have played that platformer. Go play it. That's a pretty hard game at times. Crash Crash Bandicoot, the remaster just came out. That used to be a hard game back in the day because of all the platforming you had to do. So it's like games nowadays are so goddamn casual that any moron could play them and they have no challenge. And so when one comes along, I'm like really excited, and I'm really excited for Monster Hunter World. Obviously, it's only a beta, so you only get 3 quests. It gets boring pretty fast. I didn't kill Rathios, or we tried taking on Diablos, but we're gonna try to me and my buddy are gonna try to two-man that when the full game releases, rather than do it in the beta, because one, it's a beta, you don't get to keep anything you've killed, so I'm not gonna waste my time. Okay, and two, just wait for the full release. So the full release is in a month. It comes out January 26th, 2018. I'm excited for it. I'm going to probably get it for Christmas as a gift. But man, it's fun. It is so fun, guys. I still, after the beta end, me and my buddy were like, damn, I want to play some more. He's like, yeah, I want to play some more too. And we're like, but it's a beta. We don't get to keep anything. And he's like, yeah, it sucks. So we were really disappointed that the beta was already over for us. And he didn't do his 3 missions in the beta. He could do them and get some items if he wants to for the final release. But there's no point in playing the game past the 3 missions. One, because it is a beta and you don't get to keep anything. You only get to keep the packs that you get for doing the 3 missions, which are basically like health potions and items for when the full game releases, so that you'll be at a slight advantage, not very much. Health potions aren't really going to do anything to break the game, because that's how the game operates. So I really, really enjoyed it. Obviously, some reviewers have mentioned the sharpening stone. It's unlimited. That's a good thing too. Some of the items in the game in the beta were unlimited, and I really enjoyed that. And I think some of those items obviously need to stay that way. The sharpening blade being one of them, and that's really cool. That's awesome because sometimes in battle your weapon's gonna dull and you're gonna need to sharpen that shit. And I really enjoyed that change. So I think Capcom's got a good game this year for PlayStation fans. If you like a challenge, right? If you want a challenge and you don't like Dark Souls and you don't like the premise of Dark Souls, but you want a challenge like Dark Souls, Monster Hunter World is going to be the game for you. I am so hyped for this game. I am so excited for this game. I've had so much fun playing the beta that Capcom, I would totally go gay for you guys right now. Just kidding. But it's really good, and I really enjoyed it. So, obviously, I hope it does well. I really do. I don't know what else to say. I hope it does well for Capcom, because I know it's it mostly sold in Japan when it was on PS2. So I hope this time the states and the players on PlayStation actually give this game a shot and play this game all the way and have a good time doing it, and record their moments and just have fun. This is a game where you're going to have fun. Something that, a word that hasn't been used in games in a very long time for me. Because now it's like, beat a game, get to end game, see all the content, and I'm sure Monster Hunter is going to have some, 4-man type of raid system. Because you can only co-op with 4 people. But the thing I'm trying to say is that even if it doesn't, there's still challenges within the game itself already that you really wouldn't need that system. Because some of the bosses, like I said, will fight each other, and they'll be like 2 giant brutes fighting each other, and you're like, oh shit, how do I take on both of them at the same time with me and my 4 buddies? We got no health potions, we're fucked. We either run away or try to take them on again. What we do, guys? So that to me is the best part about it. You have to think on the fly while you're fighting these creatures. You can't just oh, just press this button to win, or oh, just get to do this, roll, dodge, do this. Okay, I know his movements now. It's like, no, this shit changes all the time, every second of the game, and that's awesome. So, really excited for this game. I could not be more happy with the beta that I played. Obviously, some issues are needed to be addressed, but they're minor. They're minor things. Invite system for your friends needs to be smoother. Something like a Warframe system where you can just invite someone and select your friends list and pop, boom, they're done. There needs to be. Some people had issues with monsters running away all the time. It seems like every fight a monster's running away when you get them below like a 25% health mark every 5 seconds. So after you do 25% damage, they run away. And then do another 25% damage, they run away. 25% damage, they run away. It gets kind of annoying at times, but that makes the game engaging, because when they're running away, they could be running into a higher creature's nest as well. And so that monster could still get killed. So you get that's like a chance to get double the loot, basically, is what I'm saying. You get double the loot by a monster doing that, if you choose to do that. If you don't, then you don't have to. But I really like that part of the game. I think that's really fun. And obviously, I think the timer in the beta for Quest, which was, I think, what, 20 minutes, is too short. Capcom, I know it's a beta, but please bring your A game with your beta. I know I did enjoy it and everything, but 20 minutes for a quest just seemed way too short. Let us experience that without a timer. Let us go to the quest giver, accept the quest, and enjoy it as long as we want. You know, hell, even if you did a 20-minute quest, make it so I didn't have to choose the quest, so I could just explore the world and kill monsters that I wanted to kill. And I think that would have really helped your game, your beta anyways, a lot more. So instead of just forcing people to accept a quest in the beta, you would be able to just go explore openly the game and hunt whatever you want without having to worry about a 20-minute timer ticking down because it auto accepts the quest for you. So those are my only complaints. Hopefully in the full game, we have the freedom to really just explore without accepting a quest. If we don't want to accept a quest, we don't have to. We can just go into the world and, kill whatever the fuck we want and have a good time and farm if we want to. I think that would really help the game. Obviously, there is a quest system, though. This game's all about single player. There is a single player, but there's also multiplayer as well, so you can co-op with 4 buddies if you want to. I did notice that the monsters seem to get a little harder when you co-op, and I honestly think that's a great system. Don't change that, please. I really enjoy that. I do want that challenge with my buddies, so please don't change that. Thank you. But overall, I enjoyed this. A game worth getting for sure. I don't know if you've pre-ordered it, but if you haven't played the beta's a PSN, obviously beta. You need PSN for a month, and then you can download it and play it. And tell me if you like it. Tell me what you like about it, what you don't like about it if you played it. I loved it. I thought it was cool as fuck. Better than most single players I've played recently, like Horizon. Some people might compare it to Horizon. No, this game is like Dark Souls, but it came out before Dark Souls. It was the Dark Souls of the time. It's like the origin story for Dark Souls is Monster Hunter. So, I'm really excited for the game. Come here. And I couldn't recommend it any more than that. So with that said, my name's been Joy. That's my review of Monster Hunter World Beta. Let me know if you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, and why you may not have enjoyed it. What did you not like about it? Let me know in the comments. Or did I sum up pretty much everything? Obviously, the 20-minute quest, the long times to put some of the weapons away. Some of the weapons are obviously better than others, and the fact that monsters run away every 25 seconds, or after every 25% health, and the invite system. Those are my major complaints. Other than that, though, everything else is great. I love it. I think it's fun. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What did you like about it? What did you hate about it? If they're the same, if you agree with some of my dislikes about the game, if you don't, that's cool too. But I loved this beta. I really did. And I want more. I want more of this game, now. I want to play more. But I can't. It doesn't come out till January, so I'm like, fuck, shit. Can't play it. But if you guys ever want to play, I will be playing on PS4. It's coming to PC and Xbox, I think, as well, they said. But I'll be playing on PS4. So if you want to play with me, let me know in the comments if you want someone to queue up with. Me and buddy Webb, we're going to be playing together. But we do need 2 more, so if you want to play, let me know in the comments below when the full game releases, and I will go ahead and add you. Should I add you today, or should I add you when the game comes out? I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. You let me know. If you want me to add you today, there's really no point to add you until the game comes out when we can all play together, because that's, But I can add you today if you want me to add you today, and we'll go from there. But I'm excited for this game. Me and my buddy Webb, we're hyped. We want to play more of this. So, and if you want to play more with us, let me know in the comments. And we're gonna be hunting some big baddies. We don't do the weak shit. We're not gonna do the fucking Brachiosaurus over here and the Velociraptors. No, we're gonna go take down big stuff. So, we might even try to 2-man Diablos when the full game is out. So, that should be fun. But I really enjoyed this beta. I want more of this game already. I can't wait. I'm so hyped. I know. I'm gushing at the mouth. I'll end the review now. Goodbye. Okay. That's my review though. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 so far for the beta. That's a pretty high score. I haven't really given a lot of games very high scores, but this one is pretty up there. 8 out of 10. And then obviously Origins, I've got no new information on Assassin's Creed Origins, guys. I do have a Plains of Eidolon review that I'm gonna post probably today as well. So stay tuned for that if you like Warframe. It's probably not going to be me, bowing down and giving the game a solid 10 out of 10. I'm going to list problems in that review, and I just want to let you guys know that so that if you do play Warframe or have played Warframe, that you are prepared for that, because I feel like Digital Extremes needs to hear what I have to say. Okay? Whether it's pure anger, hatred, cussing, it doesn't matter. As long as the point gets across, which it will, they need to hear it, because it's not going to be entirely praising. Okay? So if you can't handle that, I recommend just don't watch it. But that's what the review is going to be like. So we'll get into that later. But Monster Hunter World, game I'm looking forward to. Highly looking forward to. I want more of this game. I want to play more of this game. Obviously, though, it's in beta, so there's, again, no reason to keep playing it after the 3 missions, unfortunately. Because you don't get to, nothing carries over other than the items that you did for those missions. So, come on, Capcom, release the game today, please. No, I'm just kidding. Release it, January 26th. But still, I want more of your game. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. You did a good job. So, really excited. Jesus, I'm still going. Anyways, that's my review of Monster Hunter World Beta. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Take care, guys. Have a good one.